most of us have P&Ls and balance sheets and income statements for our business. We don't have the first idea what's going on in our blood and what's going on in our genetics. And we need a roadmap for our bodies like we have for our business. And I'm not saying you do it through me or my company. There's plenty of great physicians and clinics out there that can do a blood test on you, find out basically where your hormones are, what your nutrient deficiencies are, and how well you're controlling your blood sugar. Those three things will have more of an impact on your lifespan and your health span.
Say it again.
The first thing is to find out how well you're controlling your blood sugar, right? Your glycemic profile, glucose, 3-month average of your blood sugar called hemoglobin A1C, and insulin. Insulin is killing people. As insulin rises and stays sustained and high in your bloodstream, it attacks it's very neurotoxic to the nerves. It's very toxic to the brain. We know now that Alzheimer's and dementia are linked to type 3 diabetes. In fact, we're actually calling Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes in a lot of circles right now. If you just Google type 3 diabetes, you'll see all kinds of published clinical research linking elevated sugar and insulin resistance in the brain to the early onset of Alzheimer's and dementia. And we have this fallacy built around these diseases that people are losing their memory. That's actually not true. They're losing access to their memory. And access can be restored. Right? The memory is not actually leaving until the tail end of Alzheimer's. The access to the memory is being affected. So if we could reduce our sugars, right? If we could keep sugars low and become more insulin sensitive, that is a marker for longevity. The second thing is we need to correct certain nutrient deficiencies. Big ones are vitamin D3 and B12 are major ones. Zinc and magnesium are the others. And
so first one is controlling your blood sugar.
Control your blood sugar.
Second one is
looking at nutrient deficiencies. D3, B12, magnesium, zinc. Yeah. Start with those. I mean, there are hundreds of others. Start with those. D3 is arguably the single most important compound in the human body.
You said that like 4 times. Why is it such a big deal?
Because we make that vitamin on our own. When God made us, he made us with the ability to make one vitamin. If you look at the second leading cause of morbidity in COVID, it was a clinical deficiency in vitamin D3. 50% of the world's population is deficient in vitamin D3. African-American populations, Latino and darker complected populations are even more deficient in vitamin D3. This is why COVID disproportionately affected minorities, because of the pigment of their skin reducing their vitamin D3 and making them more susceptible to all forms of pathology and disease by reducing their immune system, by compromising the immune system. So supplementing with D3 is a huge plus. So